Jackie Roosevelt Robinson was born on January 31st, 1919 in Cairo, Georgia. He became the first African American to play in Major League Baseball. The youngest of 5 children, Robinson was raised in poverty by a single mother. His father left him when he was only a year old. His family moved to Pasadena, California a bit after. He attended John Muir High School and Pasadena Junior College, where he was an outstanding athlete. Jackie Robinson then went to UCLA, where he became the university's first student to win varsity letters in 4 sports: baseball, basketball, football, and track and field. Jackie Robinson met Rachel Annetta Isom during his senior year at UCLA. Rachel was a freshman at that time. Jackie Robinson married Rachel on February 10, 1946, and had 3 children: Jackie Jr., David, and Sharon. From 1942 to 1944, Robinson served as a second lieutenant in the United States Army, but he never saw combat. After resigning from the Army, Jackie Robinson played professional baseball. Robinson began playing in the Negro League due to the segregation of the sport. Robinson played on the Kansas City Monarchs in the Negro League, but he was soon chosen by Branch Rickey, a vice president with the Brooklyn Dodgers, to help integrate Major League Baseball. He joined the Montreal Royals, which was an all-white team. The Royals were a farm team for the Brooklyn Dodgers. Branch Rickey knew that Robinson was heading for difficult times, and he made Jackie promise not to retaliate to any of the racist comments that would come from the stands during the games. Jackie Robinson's debut game with the Brooklyn Dodgers was on April 15, 1947. This day was a day to remember. The Major Leagues honored this leap for mankind by calling this day Jackie Robinson Day, and by having all the Major League players wear the number 42 in honor of Jackie. Even though Jackie was being tormented and harassed during games, his teammates defended his right to play in the majors. One incident, when fans were yelling at Robinson from the stands, the team captain and shortstop Pee Wee Reese walked over to Jackie and put his arm around him. That gesture became legendary in the history of baseball. Jackie Robinson also became a vocal hero for African American athletes, civil rights, and other social and political causes. In July 1949, he testified on discrimination before the House Un-American Activities Committee, and in 1952, he publicly called out the Yankees as a racist organization because they didn't integrate their team until 5 years after Robinson integrated Major League Baseball. Jackie Robinson retired from Major League Baseball on January 5, 1957, with a career batting average of .311. His career statistics were 1,518 all-time hits, 137 home runs, 734 RBIs, and 197 stolen bases. He was a 6-time All-Star selection, a Negro League All-Star selection, the 1947 Rookie of the Year, the 1949 National League's Most Valuable Player, and a World Series champion in 1955. In 1997, Major League Baseball retired his uniform number, 42, across all Major League teams. The only player still wearing 42 regularly is the closer for the New York Yankees, Mariano Rivera. Jackie Robinson was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1962. Jackie Robinson was the forefather of integration. He paved the road that led to the United States becoming integrated. Jackie Robinson is one of the most famous men in the history of the United States. Jackie Robinson was just a regular man who had a wish, the same wish that many African Americans had at that time, but he became a leader and a role model when he made that wish come true.